Hi everyone, it's Ryan. Welcome to another Friday Quick Talk.
And today's your birthday!
And today's my birthday, yes, thank
Happy
you.
birthday!
Thank you, wife. Yes, thank you, wife. Okay, I want to do this quick talk just because it's something that we're getting this question a lot, and that is how HubSpot, really how do we do what we do from the standpoint of customer success, from the onboarding process all the way through to the helping them achieve their goals and whatever their specific objectives might be. So with that said, I said, what are two tools that we use? They're kind of very easy to use tools that can kind of help you get going, and I want to address them now. There's a lot others, and I'm going to be bringing up some other tools that we use as well, but we're going to definitely hit on HubSpot and the Sales Journal from a very high level in how they've helped us engage and lead to very good, successful relationships with our partners and customers. Okay, so the goals of customer success. Now, you do need to set your goals kind of dependent to your company. What do you need most for your organization or your brand? However, here's some things that I would say they should somehow at least be thought of. And I'm only going to go with 4 today. I had 5 or 6. I'm like, I chopped it down to 3, but I had to include one more. One of them is engagement. How do you engage with your potential prospects? Is it, old school? Do you have sticky notes everywhere? I'm going to show you some sticky note chaos I've done in the past. Is it, you just text them? Is it you have forums and lead lists and funnels? Just make sure, is there a way where you're engaging with them? This should also tie into your social media plan and your ad campaigns and your other ways in which you're marketing your business or your brand. Training and support. This is really key. Now, this is more of a ongoing customer success tactic, but it needs to be a part of your overall how we really plan and lead to hitting the goals with our clients and partners. So I would say that always think of it, are we going to be just doing basic support? Are we going to actually train them? How is it all going to work? At energyhill, we're a training-based agency, so we do think that there's an element of training and there's also an element of support where we train them, but there's some things that are just so technical or so difficult that we do bring in some additional support as well. They just turned on lights on me. Another thing is addressing problems. So any customer success plan that doesn't have hey, we're gonna mess up, we're human, we're not perfect, our agency processes are nice and tight, but there's still gonna be something where, it slipped through the cracks or something happened. You need to have that also part of your process. What happens when it's not perfect? So we have it's called a COE, correction of errors, where a problem happens or an issue happens. Hey, we're going to correct it. Here's how we're going to correct it. Here's going forward. It's not going to happen again. That should be part of your plan that you discuss with your clients or your partners and say, hey, we did something this way, or we did something broke. It's okay to say we're not perfect. Now, if you're that person that, no, everything has to be perfect, my question is, how are you ever going to get anything done? Because everything is going to have room for improvement. So we look at it that way. We really aim for perfection at energyhill, but we settle for excellence. And that's why we have the correction of errors in place for when that happens. We've been fortunate though, we haven't had a lot of those. To be honest, we've sent out one in the last year. We've been very fortunate and blessed to have awesome partners that understand the flexibility. But when we do mess up, the correction of error is needed. Okay, last thing, the 4th thing is a CRM for the win. I'm going to show you the next couple slides as far as how you can use Post-its, you can use other things, but really a customer relationship management software is needed for the longevity and processes for your company, both internal sales and then also over to production, whether it's a marketing company or you're building widgets, how you're going to fulfill those orders. So definitely a CRM is needed. And also, I'm talking about HubSpot. There are a ton of great CRMs out there. I don't even want to name them because there's so many, but there's a ton of them. We're a HubSpot partner, so obviously we've tied our hitch to them. But again, there's a ton of them out there that are great, and we actually recommend some other ones as well. Just because if it's a perfect fit for your organization, go with it. But I always recommend find a partner that is very well versed in that CRM to help you build it out for your organization. Okay. Notes. I've loved using notes over my life and my career in different roles. I've learned though that even with color coordination, even with making it where it's like, oh, this is so organized, I'm awesome, yeah, I know what I'm doing, I know when it's due, it slowly evolves to this, where it's like, wait a second, I had to do something on Friday and I forgot. What is it? So it devolves into this, and I say evolves. It actually devolves then into, with the best of intentions, into New York City subways, which looks like this. The whole goal is notes can only take you so far. Hand doing things can only take you so far. The nice thing about technology is you can use technology and the tools that are available to make it where a lot of these processes are streamlined. These reminders, these sequences, we love sequences. It just makes your life so easy where, hey, I have to call this person, remind me. Hey, I have to send this email, remind me. Hey, I have to automate this workflow, remind me. So take the frustrations out of the processes, and that's where a CRM comes into place. So we do recommend two things. One is a sales journal. I don't have my sales. Matt, are you over there? Do you have your sales journal? Matt? No, he's not over there. Can you ask Orlando for a sales journal? A sales journal is a fantastic tool. Oh yeah, it is lunch hour. A sales journal is a fantastic tool which allows you to, in a sense, plan out your day, and also it really helps you track some of your goals and your specific indicators that can help you say, hey, I'm hitting my goals for the day. If you have, let's say, 30 different phone calls. Thank you, Orlando. Can I borrow that real quick? This is a fun one. So I do recommend it, and we're not affiliated at all with Sales Journal. I just think it's an awesome tool for the old school tactile like myself that says, hey, you need to make your notes. And here, let me just show you. And we'll put, there's a link here as well. But you can, in a sense, plan out your day with all your different notes. You can have your different, I think it has SQLs. Yeah, it has SQLs and MQLs, marketing, quota, lead, your sales. So it really makes it where it's nice and organized. Also, it has an activity counter. So there's a lot of things that are in here that are very, well and nicely organized for you as whether you're an executive in an organization or whether you're, hey, just starting out in your career. Highly recommend a sales journal. It's fantastic. I think they're $20, maybe $25, but they're worth it. And it can last you up to a year if you're organized with it. I do recommend use these. Even if you're using digital CRM, the post-it notes, I'm going to tell you, try to not do that anymore. That just it's an old dated process. So I definitely recommend Sales Journal. The other thing I would recommend is going full digital, and that's Hubspot, where you use, we believe in using it in tandem. So we have a Sales Journal, and then we also in tandem tie it to a digital, the cloud, which is our CRM, which is our customer relationship management software. But having these two tools, one's where it's tactile, if you have to pull out a pen or a marker or a Sharpie and start writing, this is fantastic. The second one is a tool like Hubspot. Now, you don't need to use Hubspot. We're a HubSpot partner. I'm biased. I love it. I think it's fantastic. I think over the last 5 years, they've really nailed not just the customer relationship management platform, but the sales, marketing, service, and now they added on CMS, which I'm not sure about yet, but definitely those three, the service, sales, and marketing tools that they offer are fantastic, and I definitely recommend them, and I am biased. So, last but not least is how do you, once you, let's say you land an account or you work with a brand and get them as a partner or customer, how do you support them on going forward? We recommend, there's a lot of tools out there. HubSpot offers one, it's service. There's another one called Freshdesk and their suite of tools. There's a lot of tools you can use. I'm putting this up as a pride factor and also say put time and effort toward it. There's a couple out there that I also recommend. Zendesk is great. There's a lot out there, but we use Freshdesk. I'm proud of our team because our processes are tight where we get rated after every ticket that's submitted. And we say, hey, how did we do with this ticket? You've seen those if you ordered from a website or some type of social media ad campaign, you ordered a product and they say, hey, how did we do? I think it's very important for any brand or organization to have that in place so you can track how you're doing. How is your support team doing? How are they executing on it? I'm proud of this stat because I know it's a lot of work and effort that the teams put in. Over thousands of tickets. We were at one point getting upwards of 500 tickets a month. Over thousands of tickets, we've achieved that 4.9 out of 5 star. Now, technically, we really only get about one a month, one every quarter where it's like, they're not happy. It's not that they're sad, they're not happy. But that's okay. You're not going to have that. Again, if you're going to aim for perfection, you're never going to get anything done. Shoot for excellence. That's the way I would suggest it. Last but not least, we did talk about engaging with your prospects. Use a CRM. Make it where your time is well spent and organized and automate as much as you can. I'm always wary about automation. Go slow. Don't ever say, oh, we're going to automate everything, because then you've got a mess if things aren't automated the way you like. training and support. I highly recommend it. It's the best way you can serve your customers and lead to great customer success. Addressing the problems. That's my little one. She's going. Hi. Okay, so it's my birthday, so the kids are here. Address problems. If you do have a correction of error that's needed, say hi. This is Enya, guys. Hi. If you do have correction of error needed, wave. Okay. CRM for the win. I definitely recommend whether it's sales. Okay, she's gonna crawl. If you do have a sales journal, or if you're old school, look at getting how you can get a CRM, whether it's an Insightly or a platform like HubSpot, to make it where it's most streamlined and efficient for you guys as a team. All right, last but not least, we're Energy Hill. We're based out of Atlantic Lakes, Florida. If you have any questions, please follow us on social. My personal contact information is up on the screen. You can direct message me or contact us via our website. Thanks so much. Please stay tuned. Make sure you follow and set the reminders to follow us on YouTube and Instagram. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great Friday. And there's someone else who wants to say goodbye. The family's here. It's my birthday. So,
Goodbye, Daddy.
Goodbye, Daddy. See you guys. See you next week.